Oh, welcome IC Agency to the channel. How are you doing this evening? Can you tell everybody in the chat where you're coming from? Oh, Johnny, it's so good to see you. I know you had a good flight with us last week or yesterday. Did our flight attendants take good care of you in the back of the plane? Okay. Yeah, the herbs can definitely get stale at altitude under great pressure of the cabin after several months, but we try our best here at American Airlines to please everybody. Sometimes it's just not enough. Oh man, we got the whole flight crew here tonight. Everybody's showing up. Must have been the new logo that just hit. For all of our fans, we're gonna be migrating. Oh my god, this is the most viewers we've ever had on at the same time. What a miracle. It's a real Christmas miracle here going on tonight. For all of our fan club here, we're gonna be migrating to the Chairbus, Captain Chairbus channel in the next 24 hours. It's a big move for my streaming career as we take things to the next level. Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Facto. Can you tell us all where you're coming from this evening? I'm sure everybody would love to know where you are. But yes, we're going to be taking over the flight sim universe. I'm sorry, where is Gayoria? Where is that? That's in Arizona. I've never heard of that before. It sounds like a fun place. How did you decide that that was going to be the place for you, or did it just naturally happen? Did things just kind of naturally slip in and align for you? Okay, we got our flight plan uploaded. I need to... This is hard to talk to all of my fans and fly at the same time. This is a new challenge that I'm going to have to develop this skill, but Captain Chairbus is up for the challenge. Hey there, New Brunswick, Dinata here. Oh wow, that's a very specific location, isn't it? I could probably find that on I could probably assign an address to that location. It's probably so small. Okay, flight plan's loaded. Let's go to our performance. Load the performance. Over here, let's get our winds going here. Route. Legs. Wind. Good. This is loading. I heard it's pretty cold up there in New Brunswick. You guys have sometimes a 3.5 week summer. I heard that's really probably beautiful, where you can really get out there and enjoy that coastline for 72 hours a year. That must be really nice. I'm almost jealous. Oh yeah, ZBF. I've heard of that one. I heard you need to bring a couple shovels. That's cool. That's cool. I like the self-serve aspect, kind of like a buffet where you need to get up and get your own food. It's nice that they let you shovel your own. It's nice that they let you shovel your own path to the airplane. That's really taking things to the next level. We here at American Airlines, we connect the gate and everything and let our passengers on without needing a shovel, but that's pretty cool that up there by you guys can sometimes, if you're lucky, get out there with some shovels and maybe get to the airplane. That must be exciting. Okay, this looks good. We're going up to flight level 380, which is pretty high. We're gonna be going to Renton, where I think that's where they make the 737 Maxes. If I'm not mistaken. We'll see when we get there. But I wanted to fly the Airbus because I miss it dearly. But I didn't want to bring an Airbus into Boeing territory, Seattle. So maybe we'll get back in the Airbus as we're leaving that destination in the next few days. All right, let's see. Our planned fuel today on our flight plan is, wait, that can't be... It doesn't look at 106. 11.8. Okay. Yeah. And let's get our flight plan loaded. The departure, we're going off runway 28 left in Boise. On the Boise 3 departure, execute. Arrival is going to be runway 34, but we're gonna come in on the RNAV 34, RNAV 34, that one. Zulad transition on the Chins 5. Oh, Chins 5. That reminds me of your ex-girlfriend, IC agency. You like 5 chins, right? That's kind of what you go for. Transition will be Sunid. Okay, execute. We'll take a look at it on the plan. So we're coming out of Boise, Idaho 28 left. Oh, there's a discontinuity, so let's take... Okay, we're coming, and then direct. We'll just go direct after departure to the right. We have some terrain off to the east. You can see the mountains. You can see the mountains out here. So we'll just go direct to Ola after we get a few thousand feet above ground. Step. Well, this is a super short flight. I can't believe they're having us go up to flight. I don't even think we're going to be able to get to flight level 380. This is... Okay, step. And then... Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to fly in the rain. Maybe in Flight Simulator 2024 when the effects are better, but for now it sucks flying through clouds the whole time. The whole point of the simulator is to see the beautiful photogrammetry that amazing Microsoft uploaded into the sim. That's the entire point. Okay, so I'm just gonna come back. So it's like I have to edit this flight plan. Pump to Zulad like that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, amazing, beautiful Microsoft. Sadly, you're still stuck in the fucking Stone Age with your shit monitor that Steve Jobs sold you in 2003. We've actually moved on to OLED in the Microsoft world. I'm viewing this crystal clear display right now on a 43-inch curved OLED that I can adjust because I didn't sign up for the Apple cult that you're in. Okay, so the performance is set, the route is set. Let's calculate our takeoff performance. 2 left. Wait until I get my headset. I'm talking into a shitty microphone right now that I tried to tune it to the empty house that I'm in, but once I get my headset, we'll really be able to communicate with air traffic control and all of our fans around the world. Axon. Import 3025. Calculate it. We're going take. Oh my god, take off 2. Gonna be weak sauce. Take off 2 and cell temp 40. Take off 2. Take off flaps 1. I think because when we're at these higher altitude airports, the optimal performance is with flaps 1, where typically they would take off with flaps 5 at sea level, like Gaythirst or Gaythirst, New Brunswick. They would probably need fucking flaps 30 to get out of that shithole. But who's counting? Okay, 532, 125, 126, 130. That looks good. So this is all set. Now we need to build the nest. So it's 3026 on the altimeter today. We'll double check that. Yeah, you're getting confused with your internet browser history. This only has 2 programs on it. The takeoff performance. I think you confused landing and route with really fat women that you like to view. 5 chin women. Okay, let's get the 280 for 302. Okay, and 126 for the takeoff speed. Let me see if there's any initial altitudes. No, there's not. I can't believe, I don't think we're gonna make it up to 380. What's a good sim brief is. The runway heading is 282. Yeah. Stop lying. Okay, this is a live free stream. We are about this is the Project Veritas stream. You're bringing the Kakitas in here. We can't have any of that. All right, the winds. Execute. We're kind of going slow. I'm gonna increase the. We're gonna burn some more fuel to be environmentally friendly tonight, so that we're not sitting here all night waiting to get to Renton. Okay, I'm gonna start the APU, start preparing the aircraft so that we can disconnect from the ground power here in a minute. Let's set up the engine out procedure because we have Johnny's on board and we don't know what he's gonna be up to, so we need to program the engine out procedure in case Johnny gets any shitty ideas like he wants to turn back to the airport or something. So engine out procedure is, there is none. So for Boise 28 left. So we're just gonna do a straight ahead. I don't think you can do this in Boeing's, but let me see if I can do it. You would go 282/20. I don't think it's gonna take that. So oh, it did take it. All right, Boise. Yeah, James, he started his own, he's now a solopreneur doing deep investigations, if you know what I mean. He's really into those deeper investigations. Boise, straight ahead 25 miles, and then we'll hold on a, we're gonna do a left-hand turn hold because the mountains are off to the right. So 282 left, and the minimum safe altitude on the Boise 3 is 11.5, so we'll do 12,000 or above, and that'll be our engine out if Johnny gets any shitty ideas. 12,000 above, give me that. Oh, doesn't like me. Oh, I know what I did wrong. We need to go to hold, next hold, like this, and then enter, execute, 282 degrees left, 12,000 above, and now that's our engine out procedure. And we can go on. Our APU is ready. Now we're off the ground power. Disconnect the ground power. Parking brake set. Menu, FS actions, ground services, release the ground power, get the chocks out. Let's go.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
I think aesthetically, I enjoy the 737's aerodynamic look better than the Airbus. But I prefer to fly the Airbus. There's something about the Airbus. I love the simplicity. Okay, this guy's waving to us. He's wishing us a Merry Christmas.
Departure checks completed.
I'm gonna put some range rings around our route for situational awareness. But we trust TSA to check an x-ray, everybody. They can see your small you-know-what when you walk through the x-ray, but the real reason they do the check at TSA is to prevent people like you from getting on the plane with anything dangerous, so you don't get any shitty ideas. We'll bring terrain. We'll wait for the... Oh my god, look at that terrain. There's your terrain pull up that you love so much, Johnny. This is for you. This is the most important button in the entire cockpit. This is the flight door lock. And unfortunately, it's inoperable, so that's why we need to be very vigilant on this flight tonight, for this evening. This is a good question. Where are we gonna push back to? So I'm gonna push back to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
On parking brake release.
Commencing push.
And engine start procedure will bring the fuel pumps on. Packs go off. Let that pressurize. And I'm gonna start engine number 2. Engines 2. Here we go. N2. Indication is starting to rotate. Yes, I was gonna mention that, but this is a I was going to mention that fact that you're very vigilant. The reason I became hesitant was because they weren't helping, and I was scared you were gonna say something about that. Fuel, inject the fuel. Here we go. Here it comes. All right, wait, let's get this all situated. 5 point on the legs. Oh. Okay, that is engine 1. Engine 2 coming on. Parking brakes are set.
To ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I don't even know what you're referencing. What orders? Do you order a pizza? Oh, we didn't set this. See, this is what happens when we get distracted. Renton's landing altitude, we can pull that from the nav database, KRNT.
Bypass pin removed.
This is why real pilots fly with checklists,
Right is clear.
and I am freeballing this. Okay, there you go. Now that's set. And now after engine procedure, Gen 1, Gen 2 is on. And then we can turn off the APU, X on, hydraulic pumps A and B come on, probe heat on, yaw damper on, engine continuous, the continuous, anti-collision should have been on before we pushed back, and some flight controls. Trim goes to 5.31. Johnny, I know you have a rich desire to learn about the 737 MAX system, the MCAS system. This is the wheel that there's a button on it that they didn't know how to disconnect the trim, but this noise it makes is to let the pilots know that the elevator is doing wacky things that they can control with this switch right here. So if you push it down or up, that's how you set this electronic wheel here. But you can rotate it manually by disconnecting this lever and then pulling it with your hand. And the pilots didn't know how to disconnect this wheel on the 737 MAX. Okay, so our rotation, yeah, rotation speed, that's good. And then flap for 1, so flaps come to 1. Check it there, RTO. On the auto brake, taxi light can come on, flight control check, full down, full up, full left, full right, rudder, full left, full right, flight controls are good. I don't know, ever since the PMDG updated this, it says verified takeoff speed, but we have them right there. Okay, parking brakes off, and brake check. After we start moving, man, I really miss my Airbus, like the way it flies back. Okay, brakes are good. Let's go. Johnny, thank you. Yeah, these are great rudder pedals. Do you want to do the cabin announcement, the cabin safety announcement for all of our passengers this evening? I'll let you take the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our brand new Boeing 737 Series 700 American Airlines. There are 2 emergency exits located over the wing, 2 emergency exits at the front, and 2 emergency exits towards the back. The nearest emergency exit may not be the one in front of you. Please take this moment to identify the nearest emergency exit. In the event of a water landing, pray to Jesus. In the event of a emergency, pray to Jesus. God bless you. We'll be on the Praise Allah. God bless all of you, and may God have mercy on your soul. If you feel like you're gonna be sick, if you feel like you're gonna be sick, the barf bag is in the seat pocket in front of you. Okay, we're gonna turn right onto Mike. Turning off on as we cross the runway. There's no oncoming traffic. Oh damn, my computer just took a shit right there. All right, let's get ready for departure. Landing lights on. Wing lights on. Position to strobe and steady. ECAS on. Yeah, all right. Weather on. This being the inaugural Captain Chairbus official stream, I guess the official one won't really come until I do it on the Captain Chairbus channel. My call out for takeoff, everybody has kind of like a tagline for their takeoff, like B1 simulation says yoga, and I'm gonna have a two-parter because you have to call something for the rotation. So for takeoff, mine is gonna be balls to the wall, because that actually is a real aviation reference that most people don't know. So I will scream balls to the wall as we advance the throttles. It's a I believe it's a World War II reference to the throttles on the warplanes all had balls on the top of them so the pilots could grab the balls. Yeah, balls to the wall, Johnny, that's right. #1 fan right there. And we are going to, when they pushed the balls to the wall, that was what they actually did when they took off, but nobody knows that. They think balls to the wall is an obscene sexual reference, which it's not. It's an aviation term. And to honor my friend that speaks French, on rotation, I will call out rotation, which I believe is French for rotate, but I don't know. It's probably the same in French, English, and Spanish. Rotation and Portuguese, since all the Romance language are the same bullshit. So I'm going to scream balls to the wall after I advance the throttles, and then on rotation, we will scream rotation. Here we go. Balls to the wall, start the clock. 50 stable, and balls to the wall. Oh shit, something's wrong. No, it's not. That was a bug. Here we go. Where's our wind? Okay, we got all winds. 80 winds, neutral. Rotation! Fucking, yeah, something is wrong with our calculations because this thing is barely flying. Oh, it's probably because the flaps won. Gear up. Gear up, there's really no way to make fun. I mean, it's just gear up. We can't really come up with anything for that. Well, you rotate slowly, because if you rotate too fast, Johnny, you'll tail strike. And we want to keep our job with American Airlines, so. Okay, wing view. Oh my lord, look at that beauty. God, this is truly God's country. I feel bad for you, Johnny, having to live in Canada, because this is the real beauty of America here. Look at that. Look at this beautiful country. Acceleration. Gear off, anti-skid off. Retractables are in. Flaps up. Oh my god, what a simulator. Look at that. Oh, UK, okay. Yeah. Okay, well then you understand what an actual country would look like though. Donnie, I have this friend, he's an idiot. He left Switzerland and moved to this shitty place in Canada. We're going to direct Ola. Let's go, Ola. We're already at 7,000 feet because the airfield was so... I know, right? Can you believe that? What a clown. Yeah, unbelievable. to leave a first world country for an open air prison like Canada. It's unbelievable. I don't even think you're allowed to talk anymore there. Unless you're vaccinated. Is this gonna get is this gonna get demonetized because I said vaccine? This channel is this is never going to take off. Autopilot 1. Okay, 10,000 landing lights off. Continuous off, wing off. And we can ding the flight attendants to bring Johnny his herbs. What a that was a beautiful departure with a great rotation. Yeah, but I heard at least there's sunshine in Arizona. Get off the internet, Johnny. You've had too many herbs. I can't see anything. It's too dark in this cockpit. I should have done this earlier. Hey, John, you seriously have to stop listening to Alex Jones. It's truly despicable. He literally said Sandy Hook was fake so he could sell more supplements. What a clown. Let me see our vertical. Let me see. So our top of climb is in 8. That's insane, the climb performance on the Series 700. So yeah, we are actually going to get up to flight level 380, which is insane. So there you go. Yeah, now that we're in the cruise, now we can talk about politics. That's what this channel is really supposed to be. Chair bus politics. And there's STDs for you and me. I got that from V1 Pilot. Johnny, what are your thoughts on these antennas on the top and the bottom of this aircraft? I was talking to my friend that came from, he moved to Canada from Switzerland. He doesn't think that antennas existed in the 60s. If you can tell me what this thing is on the bottom right here, I will give you free lifetime membership to my channel. Okay, let's take a look. Take a look at the approach here. The minimums are 840. Set our minimum altitude. At Tesla begins at, ooh, that's a steep approach because you're coming over the city of Seattle. 3.75 degrees on the glide slope. We'll be doing 130 knots, so like 850 feet per minute. Vertical speed down to 840 until the minimum. Climb to 3,000 direct SECI for the missed approach. Class C 840. Class C 2.5. Roomba. Okay. Yes, at about 30 feet when we're over the threshold, I will pull the balls. You know what I'll do? I will pull the balls to the other wall. So we have the throttle, the balls to the wall. So I will bring the balls to the other wall. Have to concentrate so much on the landing that I don't think I'll be able to proclaim that I am pulling the balls to the other wall though. I really need to put all of my focus and attention into the landing so that we can have an orgasmic replay session watching my amazing landing. Well, that's the motorized throttle. That's actually how it behaves in real life, as well as the yokes make these minute adjustments in flight. But we are not playing with the balls. I'm sorry, Facto, to disappoint, but we are not the ones playing with the balls, even though you wish that was the case. So I just looked at the airport, and the runway is only like 5,000 feet long. Yeah, I always go for butter, just for all of my fans in the Chairbus clan. What's my community gonna be called? The Chairbussers? For all of my fellow Chairbussers, Captain Chairbus always goes for butter, okay? We're always trying to butter even when it's not practical, but this is an incredibly short runway, and I don't want to disappoint my fellow Chairbussers this evening. But if I would say this, if we were in a Chairbus 320 instead of a Chairbus 737, I would really have more confidence in my buttering ability. But since we're in a Chairbus 737, these planes are a little bit more difficult to butter. Yes, Facto, you are part of the Chairbus. You are a fellow Chairbusser. as you sit in a chair, watch it. Think about what that says about you. You make fun of me for sitting in a chair and pretending to be a pilot. You're worse. You're sitting in a chair watching me pretend to be a pilot. What does that say about you? Oh God, what does this world come to? I mean, I could put it at the minimum. Let me see. This is not procedure. I really, if I was doing this professionally, I would set the altitude to like 12,000. But since there's nobody flying in our friendly chair bus skies, let's just go down to the final approach fix. I can't wait for all of the amazing graphics that I'm getting done right now for my super professional. Since I unfortunately had to retire from my last career, I can't wait to become a full-time professional streamer and become wildly successful finally after my failed first career. But I can't wait for my chair bus community to see these great graphics I'm getting done, which is gonna really take the stream to the next level. I need to get a soundtrack, so I'm trying to get good music, preferably aviation style music. So I've been listening to a lot of royalty-free music. I haven't quite found anything yet. If anybody in my community has recommendations for music, let me know. It looks like we're actually I can just tell you 176 miles. We're moving at the speed of science at like 412 knots, so we'll probably be on the ground in 25 minutes, or like actually it says at 12:27 Zulu. It's yeah, that can't be right. Oh, or 17:27, so we'll be on the ground in 32 minutes. We're gonna start our descent right here at this mark that says top of descent TD in about 70 miles, 60 miles. If you need to use the restroom, please wipe yourself thoroughly so we don't have to smell you coming out of the laboratory. Thank you. And please use the laboratory in the back so the fumes don't come into the cockpit. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our descent. The weather in Renton is 34 degrees Fahrenheit, which would be a hot summer day in Canada. 36 degrees Fahrenheit. We have some clouds at 12,000 feet, few clouds at 506 miles of visibility with calm winds. We would like to thank you for giving us here at American Airlines the opportunity to take you wherever your dreams may take you in life, and please sit back and relax and enjoy the duration of the flight. Thank you. Oh God. Facto 10, you being one of my biggest fans, I would like to ask you a favor. Can you start a GoFundMe for one of those full motion chairs? And if we can raise enough money on the channel, I will film myself being thrown around like Swiss 001 in one of those chairs. That's one. These are like the three sisters out here. 1, 2, 3. Or there's another one. Maybe that's the fourth sister that nobody likes to talk about. But this is as you come over. This is probably the what river is that? It's like the one that comes through Portland. What is that? What is that? Is it the Columbia? That's probably the Columbia River. Let's see. Yeah, it is the Columbia River. I'm looking at the map. Yeah, it's the Columbia River that connects to the ocean by Portland, which is somewhere down there. I think it's on the Columbia River, so it's like right there. And then you have Seattle up here, and then Renton is somewhere up there. So this is all like real life. Amazing. And these are probably potato fields or something up here. Damn, that's sick. I love looking out the window. I would probably be happy if somebody made a passenger simulator where I could just sit out here and look out the window. Yeah. Were you able to set the GoFundMe up? Okay. That's a good goal for the chair bus community. That's a good that'll be a special day. When I when I break my arm flying a chair bus. I had to go to the emergency room. Flying my chair bus in my living room. I think we've reached peak societal collapse when people are getting severely injured flying simulators in their living rooms. That's a good question. I would guess like 41,000. Let's see. Max altitude 737 series 700. I guess 41,000. Yeah, 40. It is exactly 41,000 feet. See, when you simulate chair busing, for as long as I've been chair busing, these things are just, these pieces of knowledge are just natural. This is what happens when you join the chair bus community. You too, I can download my vast 30 years of chair busing knowledge into your brain. But we need to, let's set up our range rings for Renton. So it's runway 34, and let's do a 5-mile ring and a 10-mile ring, and then the inverse radial for runway 34 is 337 minus 2, 157, 157. That'll give us the center line. There you go. Extended center line off of 34. Well, I started simming 30 years ago. I'm 35. So I think I technically fell in love with Flight Simulator when I was like eight. I think I was 8. So it's 27 years of knowledge. Yeah, it's a lot. But there's people that I watch online that they're in their 70s and they started simming with the original Flight Simulator in 1982. One of my things, I'll pull like a browser. I'll pull like a browser into the stream and we can go over flight sim news, but it's fun to hold a browser of what Flight Simulator used to look like in 1982 versus what Flight Simulator looks like now. There was no 3 sisters. And then this bastard sister down there, which I don't know whose kid that is. But here's the 3 sisters. 1, 2, 3, or maybe it's that one. I don't know. There's just like nipples popping up everywhere around Seattle. I don't even know what the names of them are. Okay, here we come. We're beginning our descent. Yes, here we come. Retard. That's for you, Facto. The plane is calling you a retard. I didn't tell it to do that. It did that on its own. Seatbelts. But yeah, we have the seatbelt. We already made our announcement. Everybody was already in their seat. Fact though, this thing behind us are chemtrails. These are chemtrails that come out the back of the engine and it makes the frogs gay. When this stuff falls into these rivers, it makes the frogs gay. What comes out of these engines, and that's how the airplanes work. We're turning the frogs gay. I don't think this video is gonna get monetized. I don't even know what that is. What is a VGAB free slut? I don't know what that is. Can you elaborate? Elaborate for all the children in the chat, because we're all confused. We don't serve peanuts on these flights. We don't want to be rude to people with peanut allergies. So we have a variety of fig bars and pretzels and seltzer water. Especially, which is kind of generous for such a short flight. We're only 40 minutes into the flight and we're almost there. So we're really breaking the bank and cutting into our profit margin to bring such lavish refreshments and snacks into the cabin for you poor people in the back. This is the laboratory I need you to use. If you have the urge to go, you need to use one of these lavatories in the back, not the front one, please. Yeah, they're artisan pretzels. You know, the ones that lady was buying at the grocery store the other day that you sent me the video of. These are serious pretzels. Oh wow, we're gonna get a great view of this. Is that St. Helens? That has to be Mount St. Helens, right? I'm gonna look like an idiot if I get that wrong. Let's see. It said, what is that? Damn, that's tall. It's 14,000 feet on that thing. It doesn't say here on the map, but I think that's Mount St. Helens. Why is this thing descending so slow? It's ridiculous. Hang on, I can fix it because I'm a real pilot. I guess that, okay, no, that's actually, that's reasonable. Altimeter in Renton is 3027. 3027. Facto, what is the best meal you've ever had on an airplane? Oh, yes, yes, yeah. It really doesn't get any better than that. Good answer. Man, this is great. This is a nice route. Fun scenery. That's wild. Coming right over these are state parks. Parks and recreation. Look at that. This is what's so unique about the landscape of Oregon and Washington is you have this desert, which is arid. It's a high desert, and then it drops into this forest, and we're literally like, and it's instant. Like if you've ever been here in real life, it's an instant change between desert and forest. That's insane because you have the Cascade Forest along the coastline. Yeah, it's an what an incredible part of the world, and we are so blessed in America to have this beautiful terrain that Canada will never have. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain Cherbus speaking. If you look out the right side of the airplane, you will see arid desert. This is the high desert of Washington, and for the passengers on the left side, you will see beautiful lush forest. Just wanted to point out the diversity for the diversity, equity, and inclusion of all types of climates on this flight. Thank you. They say they're gonna fix the terrain in Flight Simulator 2024 so that it doesn't look like marshmallows. Because like in real life, it's a lot more peaks and more definition in the terrain, and they're kind of limited on what they can do. Yeah, I saw her in the back. She's kind of annoying. You know what you can do for me though, Facto? Be a hero of the flight, and you can offer her an all meat snack. All meat, if you know what I'm saying. How are pretzels racist? And how are peanuts anti-Christian? Tell her to take a nap We're almost there. So just sleep it off. Damn, look at that. That looks fucking sick. Ah. Damn. There's some, like, I've never said that. Nobody's ever said, damn, that looks amazing flying any other simulator. This is such a treat. How good this thing looks. We need the screen. We need screenshots. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn, I gotta get a good angle. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't think anybody has teepees out here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, nuts. At American Airlines, we don't just get you to your destination. We provide this beautiful scenic, oh my God, this beautiful scenery on the way. I mean, you can't get this anywhere else. Incredible. What's a treat pilot? Damn. What's going on with the wind here? We're getting some thermals off these mountains. That is nuts. Look at that. Oh no. I've never flown this approach into Seattle like this. This is a true treat. What the hell? It's amazing. I know everybody came for the chair busing, but this is really something else coming into Renton. Does Renton, that sounds like a French name, doesn't it? It sounds like French settlers or something. Renton, ending in O-N. It sounds like, let me see. Let's look it up. Who settled Renton, Washington? There's probably some clown. Let's see. Renton is in King County, Washington, suburb of Seattle. Who founded it? Erasmus Smithers. Yep, completely wrong. Never mind. No, that's the real moon. This is simulated based on the date. So if there's a moon, oh, fuck off. That's the sun, you asshole. I was flying yesterday and there was the full moon directly in front of us. Oh my God, look at this fucking scenery. Holy shit. We got to do this approach more often. This is an incredible. Damn. Amazing. Okay, we have to actually get ready to land this thing. We're like 25 miles out. Everything looks good. We're on profile, vertical nav. I'm glad I didn't fly the A310 in here because I would have been heads down the whole time in the autopilot trying to get it to descend, but we got to really enjoy the scenery. Wow. I gotta send you this, we're not ready for flaps yet. Fact, just hold your horses. At like 12 miles out, I'll drop like flaps one. But I was watching this couple and like this guy built a full size cockpit simulator and he goes places with his wife. Instead of traveling, they go in their simulator. and they go fly places that they want to check out. Oh no, my computer's frozen. Okay, no, it's back. We're back. I thought my computer was gonna die right there. Oh, it is. Look at it. It's having trouble. Okay. I think we're all right. But yeah, you think I have like a mental illness with simulation? You should see some of these people. These people are literally packing their bags to go to a room in their house so they can feel like they're traveling. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me pull up the chart. Dang, we're getting like, this is coming up. Wait, Zulab is, man, that's like 9 miles out, so. We're about 20 or 18 miles from the field. English. 14.8, 130 legs. Zulab. Oh boy, we gotta slow down. So yeah, now. I'm surprised it's not doing it. Oh yeah, there's the decel marker. We're good. We'll just let it. We'll give it to the airplane. It knows better than us. Oh, look at those clouds. Man, what a flight so far. If I fuck up this landing, it's really gonna ruin the flight, because so far, this has been one of the best scenery flights I've done in an extremely long time. Oh my lord. Everything's just beautiful in this part of the country today. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Alright, that sucks we can't see down there, but it says that it'll clear out at 5. It says that it'll clear out at where does it say? I think it was 500 feet, so we should be good. Actually, our minimums are 800, so we might not be able to land. Shit. Okay, whatever. Our alternate's probably Seattle. The flaps one. Beautiful. Oh, we need speed brake. Shit, I think I don't even know if we're gonna be able to land in here because of the ceiling is really low. Flaps 2, flaps 5. Damn, we're fast. Gear down. I need the gear to slow us down. We're coming in hot. Oh my god, we're fast. All right. We're good though. We'll make it. No problem. Speed brake. Go to arm. Look at that. 15. So unless you have visual contact with the runway by 840, which is our minimum altitude right here, by FAA standards, you're not allowed to land. Now, if this was an ILS approach, which they don't have into this runway, we could go all the way down to the runway and auto land it. But since this is a RNAV approach, the minimum altitude is 840. So when this gets to around 1,000, if we don't see the runway, we got to start thinking about going around and following this blue dashed line for the go-around procedure. Flaps 25. And here comes flaps 30, so we're all set. Good, good, good. I think we'll be able to see it because I can see the ground, so we should be all right. We should be good, but it's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I mean, I can see the ground, so we'll be able to land. Don't ever question Captain Chairbus. How dare you?
1,000.
We're 1,000 feet. Oh boy. I mean, that's the airport. I just can't see the runway yet. I can see these cars and shit. I think I see it. I'm gonna disconnect the auto throttle. Yeah, you see the runway, you asshole? I don't see it. Oh, dude, we're not gonna be able to land. I only see the building.
Approaching minimum.
Because it's a bugged ass. I don't see it. We gotta go around. Go around. You know, yeah, it's a go around. You know, the good news is we can come back on that approach another day, but for today, I think we're gonna have to go off to Seattle. Flaps up, gear up. It's a 3,000. Flaps up. Here. Oh. What a ball sack. Alright, well. Let's see what the weather's like in Seattle. Actually, well, Seattle might have the, well, Seattle's got iOS, so we can land in their shit weather, so. Alright, let's go. The winds in Seattle. Oh, you didn't capture my altitude? We're gonna run out of fuel. Oh no, we're not. We got tons of. Seattle, 432. The winds in Seattle are 30 at 8. We're literally flying right next to Seattle right now. It's right here. There's the downtown Seattle, so the airport's right there. So we'll just land on oh damn. We'll take you have the 3-4s and the 1-6s, so let's take a 3-4 right. Damn, I just flew to Seattle. What does this thing do? Alright. In it. 3-4. Let's go into the box, go to the route, previous, K Seattle, KSEA, departure, arrival into Seattle, give me the iOS 3-4 left. We're gonna take no star and no transition legs. Josta, yeah, okay, let's take Josta, I want to take Josta, and then I want to take the inbound radial like 275, or actually 280, 290/6. Let me see what that gives us. Oh. 290/6. Shit. Where is it? Oh, that's not good. So give me like the reciprocal of that. Costa on 6. Yeah, that's what we want. Take this, execute, previous page direct, go. Oh, I think I broke my computer again. Dead. Oh, what's going on? I think I broke it. Yep. I completely fucking broke the computer. Look at that. The whole plane's broken. Everything's broken. I'm actually flying this manually. And none of the instruments are moving. Shit. Oh, you know what we can do? I don't know if I want to do it. Damn. I can't even fly. I'm gonna have to fly with like my Navigraph. Visually. Or Dead Reckoning. Oh, you know what? I could actually get us there. Hang on. I'll fly us there manually. Fuck it. None of my instruments work though. Like my trim's broken. Everything's shit. I gotta stay above the cloud. This is a bad first chair bus pilot, where I broke the entire plane. I saw this happen to one other simmer one time on a stream. And he just did this, like he just flew it visually. But none of my speed instruments or anything, or engine instruments, everything's completely broken now. This is why I prefer chair bus. This would never happen in a chair bus. This would only happen in a chair bus 737. Chair bus 320, this would never happen. Goddamn Microsoft. Right, this is really probably PMDG's fault. I don't know how do I get that? Yeah, everything's just broken. Like all the instruments are completely broken. I can't turn anything. Anyway, we're headed towards Seattle. It's right off the right, but I'm probably gonna crash because I can't see anything once we get below the clouds. Damn, that's annoying. Yeah, this is a... See, this is why we need to fly chair bus. I don't even know how much fuel we have left. The whole thing is completely broken. I'm literally flying... I might as well be flying a paraglider right now. I jinxed this shit saying this was like the best flight ever, and then here we are fucking flying in a completely broken simulator with a dumb bug. Flaps one. That work. Oh! My flaps come out? No. Dude, my flaps aren't even coming out. Okay, this has turned into a complete Captain Scully at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, if you recall the safety briefing from Boise that I gave, please everybody pray to whatever God you pray to, because this has turned into a complete shit show. We have no flaps. We have no flaps or hydraulics coming into the flaps. I have no clue how this is gonna go, but praise Allah. Oh my God. Yeah, we gotta get into the soup here. This is, I mean, this could be the Miracle on the Hudson 2.0. Your fantasy is about to happen, Facto. We're about to get a new air crash disaster live on stream. See, this is why it's important to listen to the safety briefing when you're flying in real life. Because this stuff can happen where the whole plane can freeze and nothing works. This happens all the time in real life. Shit. I guess like I have to land at like 200 knots, so I can't really get that slow. Okay. No, oh, when we get into this, I have no idea where the horizon is, so I'm probably gonna die. Sorry, everybody. Can I... Dude, we can't even lower the gear. I just tried to lower the gear, so this is gonna be a belly... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please brace. Hang on, I can cheat. I can cheat. General options. Accessibility. There's a... Nah, I'm not gonna crash. I'm gonna save everybody. Watch. God damn it. This is the first stream I ever did as Captain Chairbus, and this is how it's gonna end. It's a sign from God. Don't stop streaming. Let's see. This isn't it. Go back. Oh yeah, assistance. Here we go. And then what I need is I need the instrument. God, this is so dumb. Yes. 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 Oh wait, that's not really what I wanted. Here, this is what I want. Wait, where's the? There's no attitude indicator. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're definitely gonna crash. I have no clue. Oh damn! Oh, we're gonna crash soon. Not even. You don't even have to wait. Dude, I have no clue about. I have no clue what I'm doing now. No instrument flying in the fog. That's smart. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh. Captain Chairbus always knows how to save the day. Except for I can't get the gear down, so racer impact. Man, look how nice it would have been if we could have if we landed back in Renton. Anyway, no point in watching the replay on this one. This is just gonna be a dumbass gear, no gear, no flaps landing. I'm gonna take this live down after. This isn't even worth leaving on the channel. All the fire trucks. All the fire trucks. It's crazy. I was in Sim Nirvana 15 minutes ago, and here I am in Sim Facto, please. This isn't an air crash investigation video that you have sadistic sexual fantasies about. This is an actual flight simulator channel where we try to simulate going from point A to point B, which I did flawlessly as a real captain would do. And I did a go around, which is a positive procedure. And then it ended when the FMC froze the entire plane because I successfully programmed a beautiful reroute into Seattle. So please spare us your sick sadistic fantasies. Okay, this is when the flight attendants start screaming brace, 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 brace. Wow, that's a nice shadow off of our wing. I'm so fast it's not even funny, and I can't deploy any speed brakes or anything because we have no hydraulic, like nothing's working. Oh shit. We're gonna have to go around. Dude, I came in way too fast. When the 737 is clean with no gear and no flaps, it's almost impossible to slow down. I'm gonna just do a quick 180 because I don't think the winds aren't that strong, so we don't have to do a circuit. I can just turn around. Actually, let's land at there's Boeing Field right there. Right there is Boeing Field, BLI. I could have just landed there, but no, let's use the long runways of Seattle since we're here. Yeah, I came in way too fast because I was clean, like clean configuration. You need drag to slow it. This thing's like a little bullet, the 737. It's known for being slippery in real life. I might as well just fly it from the outside since my gauges don't do anything for me. Dude, I can't kill this airspeed. I got 178 knots of airspeed. Insane. I can't get it off because of how aerodynamic this plane is. Here it comes. Okay, I get it. This will work. With great realism. Oh shit, we're still too hot. We're so fucking hot. Yeah, we're getting faster. Well, this is a super long runway, so we'll lose the speed. Here it comes. We need to be at like 140 knots probably. Butter? I fucking told you we were gonna butter today. Captain Chairbus always goes for butter, baby. Look at that. Look at that. We don't even need brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seattle. We'll be providing courtesy enterprise rental cars so that you can go to Renton on this shitty flight we just did. And we'll give you 5,000 courtesy frequent flyer miles for the inconvenience of having to take enterprise rental car back to Renton. We apologize for the inconvenience. Your baggage may have shifted on the touchdown, but we thank you so much for American, and we look forward to serving you on your next flight, no matter where you want to go. Thank you, everybody, so much. I think this calls for a beautiful replay of our retarded flight today. Let's get it going. Here comes this beautiful landing. I should have told everybody that they can get the enterprise rental car of their choice. Like if you guys want to go for the Tesla or the luxury sedan, we will cover that for almost killing everybody today. But we'd like to thank you all for your trust and support in Captain Chairbus. Damn, this thing is so slippery. We took almost half the runway. Look at that, no blood. It's just a safe, beautiful emergency landing. I probably should have turned the engines off after we landed, but that would have been way too professional. Wow. How exciting. Air crash disaster. Oh shit, I missed it. I mean, I guess that is somewhat realistic because I mean, like, you don't want to land belly first because, like, the engine, so, like, landing it kind of in that tail section kept the engines off the ground for the most part. Like, you wouldn't be able to use the engines, but they didn't seem to get catastrophically damaged to the point where they would have lit on, like, the components would have flown apart and lit on fire and came into the cabin, which is what you're probably trying to avoid. But these planes are designed to land on their belly. It does happen. One in a million flights. Like, most recently, I think there was a UPS 757, I believe, that had to do this, so it does happen. There you go, everybody. Another successful stream. There will be no deboarding or outro. This is where we're ending the flight. Thank you all for joining another successful Captain Chairbus stream. Have a lovely night, and if you hear something on the roof, don't get your gun. It's probably just Santa Claus. Thank you all.